Such a beautiful place, but I need to use a toilet. I need a quiet one. And we can just boom, 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 in and out. You understand? Number 2.
Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Oh, allow me to enjoy myself. Hey. Oh, allow me to enjoy myself.
Hey, that was me, Katie, aka Irie Sensei, and this is the story of how I traveled across the world and went right back to Jamaica. Oh yes, I traveled for long hours over seas, oceans, land, some place that I've never heard or seen.
Please protect yourself from viral illnesses.
First of all, I must say I am happy to be home. Thanks to God, thanks to my mom who is watching over me in heaven. Hold on. All right, before we get into that, let's go back in time to the places that I've traveled and how it is that I traveled miles away from home alone with zero knowledge of the language spoken or how I would actually survive. Oh my gosh, but God provided. These clippings that you're seeing is with my sister Yuki. Yes, she is Japanese, and this is her son Aru. We bonded the moment we met each other. We talked, laughed, played, and experienced cultural differences together. Next, you will hear my farewell speech from one of my schools. I did practice and I did get help to write it, and I was completely nervous. Remember to subscribe and like if you're enjoying this story. Konnichiwa. Nihon de watashi wa nanako ijo no gakko de ataraite kimashita. Sono naka de gakko ga ichiban yokatta desu. Minasan totemo shinsetsu de kyoruko shite korimashita. Ochio Sensei, Keto Sensei, Sensei Gata, Soshite Shugako no Suwarashi Minasan no Okaga de Subarashi Omoai de ga dekimashita. Atarashi machi de hitori gurashi wo suru watashi no shikara no minamoto data desai. Arigato. Anata to hatara kete tanashikatta desu. Watashi ga sekai no doko ni ite mo minasan no koto wa wasuremasen. Watashi wa kono hon wo gakko no toshashitsu ni kizo shimasu. Minasan no yaku ni tateba yoroshi desu. Arigatou gozaimashita. So this is what happens with planning, packing, repacking, changing up different ideas. It's 4 a.m. I just woke up again. And I have these to go, this one to Jamaica, this one to Australia, because my sisters told me not to throw away anything, just send them home. And I'm so happy that I am able to actually do that, because I really didn't want to throw away anything. So I'm so glad that I'm like sending a piece of me back home. So moving from Japan can be quite tedious, so I'll share a few of the things that I did, and I hope it's helpful for you. I don't want to return my insurance card just like that, so I just set an appointment for the dentist. Next stop is to try to cancel. That wasn't too bad. They could speak a little English and we did some translation. So the next stop is to try to get the phone cancelled, and I think that's gonna probably take, oh my gosh, hopefully it doesn't take too long, because I want to go back to start packing. Why am I talking with the mask? So this is my life for now. Moving process. What? How many days before I move? Maybe 8? No, maybe a week. Next week Sunday will be the last Sunday that I'll be here, and then I'll be flying out on the Saturday. Bob get the most because he appreciates Jamaica the most. Not even my Japanese mom. Some people get $1, some people get 20, 50. Yeah, everybody got some coin or something, thanks to Sid. She did bring whole heap of money. So she sent me some before she left, and I had these that I had for show and tell. So everybody gets a little Jamaican dollar. Yep. Writing letters to people who have been instrumental to my positive journey in Japan. Feel weak. I know it looks a bit strange for you to be writing letters in this day and age, but it's Japan. They're highly technological, but they're also traditional, so they do like to write what they call memos. And of course they send emails, but this for them is more sentimental, and I got a few too. In order for me to have a smooth and successful transition from Japan to the next country, which you will see in the next few clippings, I had to do a lot of planning, and I had to make sure that so many things were in place. So of course I'll get up in the night, they're planning, writing lists, checking off what things that I've done and so on, and making sure that I don't leave anything out. Here I am at the convenience store, printing documents, photocopying stuff that I need to photocopy, because it's always good to have a copy of your documents just in case. But the main reason I was here was to do my to print my coloring book. It was finished in the last minute, and I needed to submit a copy to my school. There it is, look at that. The support is real, the support is real. Oh my gosh, I miss them so much. I miss them. They're nice people. Look at that, look at that. Oh, boom. Remember I told you earlier that Japan loves in Japan will tell you it is what it is. You'll get like a bundle of paper for just your apartment agreement and contract and stuff like that. So yeah, gotta get rid of the papers properly. Look at that. Oh my gosh, one big bag of paper. So it's all a part of the moving process, and of course in this moment you're thinking about the chapter that's being closed and the new chapter that will open, and of course you are trying to make changes and to just embrace the new season and the changes that will occur in your life as a result of you moving and getting rid of what you've known for a while to go into another unknown situation. So we're off to a fresh start, and we don't know what the future holds, but we're hoping for the best. For the little memory things, remove them as much as you can remove from the bags and stuff. Oh gosh. And I bought this at the 100 yen shop. I'm going to, when we have little time and relax a little bit, I'm going to make a little, what do you call it? A journal. So you know, look at something them when you want to save. It really compact the paper them. What more do you need for what more flat? And then look at something them, you get cards when me that come and just come. All them something I come back with me. I also have put my personal documents, them they are going in my knapsack bag. It's a bag. It's a for YouTube. So all of my degree, birth certificate, and them important stuff is in this. You see how it compact? Just fold down, and then have a few more stuff in this. You see all them all in the bag nicely, just in the back right there, so support, and then my laptop are going to the other side. Reach home, so I'm showing you my things that I got today. I really love this. I found it in the men's section. I say, can you tell me about the men's section? I go there without shame, because them throw things over there where I not just men things alone. I didn't know that. I may tell us two is better than one. I like how functional it is. It has pockets. You know, when you're there at the airport, you can fling things in a pocket, because we need space. And the pocket them actually make sense. Like, yeah, deep. I like the fact that this can be removed. So once me get cold or hot, I can take this out. And it has a hoodie. And the hoodie is big. See? It really makes sense. Some of the too long reach on me a tired for the bed, so I just show you them. I like it. And guess what? The back, look at the back. So this here, it has a string on the inside. The thing is on the inside. That come here, say that thing, this thing right here must be have something we can adjust. See it here? See it here, say if more, I can draw it to my shape. And guess how much I got for it? Half. Next, the other thing that I really love, you know, when you go shopping and you say yes, if there's anything, if you never get anything else, you're really glad that you got this one thing, and it's this. Okay, so Miss Me always says she's forever 21 or forever 31 because she loves 31. Plus, she loves Korean drama and she wants to go to Korea and all of that. Look at this Forever Young, originally from Korea. When I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh. The thing itself is so nice. I wish I could get one for myself because I was actually looking if they had any more, but this was the only one. And girl, look at the price.
Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours.
This I'm so happy, girl. The glasses them fit me twisty, man. Them fit me, you see, and it's the color that I usually like, the brown. Yeah, watch there. Sure, after that me I can't find, but I'm really so happy about this. Of course, I had to get rid of a lot of stuff. I gave away a lot of shoes and coats and things like that that would be too bulky for my luggage. And packing cubes come in really handy, and the way you fold your clothes is also essential. I'm saying bye-bye to this place. Oh my god, Thomas, are those kangaroos? I need to get a close-up, like, oh my gosh. Lakisha, Olande, look like I don't hear so them a come. No tell me some can't come at the park with me picnic without people come antagonize me. Of course, part of moving into the unknown is trusting, believing, hoping, praying that the next chapter will be the best chapter. And here I am enjoying delicious food. I didn't have curried crab or crab in itself like in that form for a long time, because crab in Japan is just not, it's expensive and it's not the same. And so I give thanks and I'm grateful to God for the people that He has placed in my life on my journey, and the people just come into your life for a reason, a season, and a lifetime, and you've just got to embrace and know that when that time is up, it's up. You get peace and I get peace. Are you upset about? You want to help Bella? Yes, okay. Come, Henry, come rub the thing on it. No, not in the mouth. No mouth. Rub it.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate from inside. You see, hate themselves in society, so I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel like we all just hate on everything, it's killing me. Thoughts build quick, causing different possibilities. Negative thoughts will cause different disabilities. So do better, work hard under pressure. If you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never. And turn your mind into the truest of go-getters.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
Go, Bella. Woo! You go, girl. Woo! Yay! You did it, Bella. Watch this one, you know. You can't go by yourself yet.
Your level of experiences and the distance you'll go solely depends on you, your mindset, what you're willing to endure, what you're willing to risk, what you're willing to trust, who you're willing to trust, and where you're willing to go. And for me, that came when I stopped listening to self-limiting beliefs and stopped thinking that I need to please people. It came when I came into myself and understood exactly what I wanted to do with my life. And for me, it was to live. I remember hearing these words, live each day as if it's your last. And I never made the connection until I started traveling and realized that there is so much to see and do. There is a world out there that is bigger than me and you, and the world is your oyster. And so what you need to do is just live each day as if it is your last day on earth. Okay, so let's talk about this because I did not know that you could get kalaloo and papcho in Australia. Oh my gosh, this for me was really awesome. This is something that we usually love in Jamaica, and I found that Australia had so much to offer that Japan didn't. And of course, because of the diversity, there is a representation of different nations in Australia, and so they cater to people of all sorts, Indians, Chinese, Japanese, you name it, and lots of Africans. To know that I could get the stuff that I love and appreciate and get it in conveniently, because in Japan you'd have to order stuff online. I could even get stuff that I liked from Japan. I had my miso soup, I could get that in Woolworth. It was just really nice to know that you could just pick stuff off the shelf. And of course, here we are doing self-checkout. In Australia, you don't use cash as much as you do in Japan, so it's highly technological. You tap and go, and because of that, I wasn't even aware too much of the money. I didn't know it so well. because I just didn't need to use cash. And the beauty store, oh, they was so nice for me. They had a few in Sydney that you could pick and choose from. African beauty store. And if you're a black woman living in Japan or have lived in Japan, you know the struggles. All right, so look at us buying oxtail and them something there, pigtail. Trust me, me didn't like that. Australia come right out. This is actually Burger King, but it's called Hungry Jack's here. The small angry waffle meal with fries, medium fries.
Yes, that's it.
Hey, the magpie that will take away your food out here, and you know. Anyways, let's talk about the beach, because as a tropical girl, you know we have to find the beach. If a summer we have to reach summertime. This is Bulai Beach, and it's in a rich area. As you can see, it's quite nice and beautiful. The weather was great. One thing with Australian beaches, you need to learn how to swim, because there can be dangerous sea creatures in the water and you need to be able to save yourself. But there was a pool nearby that was quite safe, so we could spend more time without worrying too much about whales and sharks and whatever. Fish and chips, you know, Aussies like fish and chips. It's from the British culture that spill off there, if you know the history of Australia. And so it was a nice beach day. This was the first beach I went to when I got to Australia, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. All right, let's get back to this story. My first taxi ride in Jamaica in years. Sleep. So me said, I got a back. Car nice, smell good, clean, refreshed. And you know what Jamaica say? We get like a music. Never ask for the music still. So you know, some drivers love their music when they drive. So I never ask them to turn it off. But man, I tell us I couldn't sleep. When I time I hold my whole lamp on the front street, so when the man swinging at the truck and comes and go round, so you see when the man said driver, and him said driver don't stop at all. Murder! And him, you see, so when we say, wait, I say you drive all the while, him say, wait, me drive fast? Oh God, when me drive slow that time, we done reaching, that time we hard jump out, jump in back about 1,000 times, flip over, like wash, ring round, like washing machine, and come back in our body. Mr. Marlon said him never know say him drive fast. When Mr. Marlon create a third lane, Mr. Marlon see red light and all beat the person in front of him. Mr. Marlon say, sleeping police can't stop me. My man just goes over sleeping police. Boop, boop. No! You can't laugh now, but at first you couldn't laugh.
Not at all.
We're talking on camera, we say, sir, you know, say,
I'm just there?
No, a different taxi. In God, man. Oh. You know, say a flash. A flash guard in that.
Why?
No. If you call, there's an app called InDrive and it we use. I mean, I said to myself, say, yeah, it's a go look nice and decent because it's the app. But my times we go take one of the boogie, I got half a tree taxi them out there cause same so them drive. And the man said he never, I don't know if it's just me, but that's not normal driving. Him say him drive fast, but him drive carefully.
Mr. Marlon Bun Road.
That are carefully when him drive under the truck, so and then just swing round and come and swing back. Hey.
I say think you see about 3 truck in and I say think under them me I go.
One time, I said, I'm not even about to press the brakes round the back. Yeah, brakes, me I press. I said, I'm stop press the brakes and just say, God, in your hands.
And that me do.
Whatever it is, if you want me to reach home safe, right now, Father God, I take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel.